Hi guys, welcome to Savvy Money Show with me, your host Sean. I know I haven't been as active as previously, but I hope to rectify that fairly soon. Now, on with the show. And unless you've been living under a rock, you know that despacs have been tanking. But we can use that to our advantage. Hopefully, you guys will watch the whole video and you'll see ones I like towards the end. My preferred ones. I'll throw a few in the middle as well, but we're starting with Berkshire Grey. Now, the valuation isn't great on it. It's 835, which is good for a SPAC, but you can see the market cap is 1.9 billion. Enterprise value is 164 million. Price to sales 152. You're basically banking on someone doing an Amazon, going and paying a huge premium, where they paid a huge premium for a robotics company for their warehouse. And then we move on to ATIP, physical therapy company. Now, this has come down massively, 438. Valuation is better. Price to sales of 1.68, price to book of 0.21. 908 million market cap versus 1.57 billion enterprise value. Forward PE of 13. Now, physical therapy is a big business, and I think it's one that could be worth a nibble. Anyway, another one that I like, Gemini Therapeutics. Now, I kept getting asked when it was dropping, is it worth it yet? And it wasn't. But now it is, and I'll show you the reasons why. Now, this is one where we're not going to look at the market cap versus enterprise value, because that doesn't show anything. Price to book of 1, which is good, but it's the financials. Now, assets were 122 million versus 5 million, and now they're 189 million versus 18 million. They're growing, and yet the price is going down, and they have they should have some information coming out from their study soon, and I do think it's been shorted quite a bit, and once it does run, it can run quite high. Now, I do like this. It's not my favourite, but I do still think for the price, I do think it's good company. I don't think this is going to be like a massive short squeeze like GameStop or AMC, but I think another one I like is Talk. It uses artificial intelligence to do teledoc type style for mental health, and it's low enough to sorry about this, I'm recording this on my phone till my computer's fixed, so but I still want to get this out to you. We have ENSC, which is again is if you look at a market cap versus enterprise value, it's 103 million versus 1 billion. price to sales are incredibly high though. So remember, you should always do your own due diligence and make sure that you understand the company. And they've announced notice of allowance from the US Patent and Trademark Office for a patent entitled compositions comprising enzyme cleavable amphetamine prodrugs and inhibitors thereof. Now, they're trying to ease the burden of overdoses. Don't forget to hit that lovely like button, and don't forget the sexy subscribe button. A lot sexier than me, just ask the wife. And if you want to be a hero, hit the bell notification. You'll be notified when a new video gets uploaded. And why not check out the links in the description below. If you're looking for a free trading platform, you get a free share worth up to $200 depending on the platform you use if you deposit a small amount. Now we're looking at a company that in 1 quarter has gone from assets of 390 million and liabilities of over 2 billion to assets of 826 million, liabilities of 115 million. View. They do the smart window panes, which are energy efficient, and it's a whole host of other things. I've done a full video on this months back if you want to go back and watch that. But with the infrastructure bill coming in, I wonder if there'll be any provision for energy efficient windows. But anyway, the fact of the matter is, it's don't know, your personal choice. Up Health, which again is going to be a company which tip ranks as marked as hitting the bottom. I think it's a good price if that's one you're into. Now, lightning e-mowers, people went crazy over this not long ago. Right. So assets are 202 million versus 12 million liabilities. When specs were all the rage, this was one of the ones that people said you got to get in there. And Oppenheimer and tip ranks say has at least 80% upside. Well, Finance of America, it's got a PE ratio under 3, and it's 424 million market cap with over 10 billion enterprise value. Price to sales 0.2, price to book 2.63. Metromar, you see the balance sheet has gone from 230 million assets, 10 million liabilities, and assets have gone up to 408 million, which is great, but the liabilities have also jumped to 140 million. So you don't like seeing the liabilities going up, but the liabilities haven't gone up as much as the assets. So you have to take that into account. But at this stage of the game, depends what they've spent it on, and I'll be interested to see how they do going forward before investing. Dolma. Oh, we've got a. Sorry. It's price to book of 0.41, and they're going to participate in the 3rd annual virtual fintech and digital convention, which could move them a little bit. We have LiveVox, which have 121 million versus 91 million assets to liabilities, and their next gen contact center platform delivers 229% return on investment. Now, I like cloud-based platforms because you usually don't have to spend much in manpower, but 229% is a big ask. Not saying they can't do it, but hopefully they can. Blade Air Mobility, assets 278 versus 48 liabilities. So you've got market cap under enterprise value. Now, this all sounds good, except for the fact that all the good news are coming out from its competitors. You've got Joby, that's done 150 miles on a single charge recently, and you have the fact that where is it? Lilium, who's QELL at the moment, has taken $1 billion Brazil order for 220 jets. But if you're thinking long term, then that's not a bad play. UWMC, which is a mortgage company. Now, its market cap is above enterprise value. Now, the problem with this is the same problem with Rocket Mortgages. People think that there's going to be a housing crash which will affect it. I think it's a good company, big company. It's well priced. When you've got over 10 billion worth of assets, 7 billion worth of liabilities, but I wouldn't make it a major part of the holding. Wheels Up Experience. And this is a private jet firm. Now, it's a company that's assets outweigh its liabilities, and is supposedly going to be a good company according to tip ranks. Now, I like companies that charge a membership fee, because whether you use them or not, you're still getting income. But they have this a price target of $13 to $15. which if it achieves, you know, you double your money. Nautilus Biotech. Although we haven't heard much about them, market cap is under enterprise value, and their assets are below liabilities. So you've got to be very careful with this one, because at any time they could come knocking on the door. Strive Food has expanded in a new category with introduction sorry about that, of Strive Nutrition. Ticker symbols SN8X. EVLV is we should expect their results fairly soon. It should be on the 16th. Now, this is going to be one of those that you hold long term if you think it's going to go. Bark. This is going to be a subscription model for pet food and pet toys. We've seen with Chewy how well that's done, and the market cap's under enterprise value, so I think it's a good enough price. Quantum Sire Incorporated. Now, I spoke about this before in depth. This is a favourite one of mine. I think it's got huge potential. It's below enterprise value, and I think it could do incredibly well. And if you look at Body, it's a profitable company, and it's compared to Peloton. I'm looking forward to its earnings. It has the bike, it has the streaming service, and it has the nutrition service all in one. It has an ex-Disney CEO on board, the one responsible for Disney Plus, and I think this is a company that could do incredibly well. I mean, why buy Peloton when you can get Beachbody, and at these prices? Yeah. And we have Iron Source, which has launched Aura on Samsung devices in India. Of course, I also took advantage of their Catapult and Microvast $8 tanks as well, but we need to make our own one. The last one is Origin. I know a lot of people don't like it, but the thing is, it's earned a certified bio-based product label. It has a lot of partnerships, and it's is certainly breaking ground. So it's one that is worth consideration if that's what you're into. If you don't like it, then fine. But I think when ESG are a big thing, then this company is going to make money. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. That's all for now.